Hi guys, I'm Rajesh Chandraduru, a coordinator of the programming club at IIT Madras. So, this video is to give you the solutions for problem set 1 of Competitive Coding Conclave 2023. So, simply go to the group in Codeforce's website for Competitive Coding Conclave 2023. Then go to contests and then go to problem set 1. After that, see, there are 5 problems. So let us go through each one and solve them. So, where are my chocolates? Sean, Chahal, Harishan and Abhinav live in a hostel. They have A, B, C, D chocolates respectively. One night, Dev secretly sneaks into their rooms and steals all the chocolates. Can you help figure out how many chocolates Dev has? So the first line of the input has the integers a, b, c, d. We have to output a single integer which is clearly the sum of a, b, c, d. So let us submit this code. So the first line is including the library. I will just include bits. You can also use IOStream, but that is basically a subset of bits, so it doesn't matter. So now we declare a, b, c, d. These are 4 integer type variables. Now take the input of a, b, c, d. These are the number of chocolates which Sean, Chahal, Abhinav and Haricharan have respectively. So now we have to output or print the value of a plus b plus c plus d. So yeah, that is basically it. Let's submit and see if it works. Accepted. Now let us move on to the second problem. Radhes, oh, that's me. Oh my god. Radhes knows that Dave has been hiding something in his room. One day when Dave was not in the room, Radhes snuck into the room and found that he had A chocolates. He decided to take B chocolates for himself and leave the room. Oh my god, would I do that? Would I ever do that? Maybe I would. Can you help Dave figure out how many chocolates are left with him? So the first line of the input is basically A and B. A is the number of chocolates that Dave had, and B is the number of chocolates that I took. That's me. So we have to output the number of chocolates which Dave has left with him. So let's write the code. So int a comma b. Now int x equal to n minus b, and then c out x. So that should be it. We can actually just do c out a minus b, but we don't need to create a new variable x, but it's fine. Right, like accepted. Let's move on to the next problem. After stealing the chocolates, Radhesh got greedy and went to Abhilash, who's a wizard. Abhilash agreed to magically increase the number of chocolates. Radhesh initially had A chocolates, and Abhilash agreed to multiply those by B. How many extra chocolates did he get? So, A and B, number of chocolates that Radhesh had, and the number of times Abhilash multiplies them. These are the first two integers. So, I had 9 chocolates initially. Abhilash made them 9 into 8, 72. But we have to find out how many extra chocolates I have, which is 72 minus 9, that is 63. So basically we have to output A into B minus A. Let us do that. To do multiplication, we just use the asterisk symbol. This should be enough. Choose the problem, C problem, and accepted. Let us move on to the fourth problem. While everyone was busy stealing chocolates, Shreya and Riddhi were occupied with their homework. It was a math assignment where they were given two numbers and they had to calculate the value of A by B. Since they are sincere, Ayman tried to help them out with the assignments. The first line contains two numbers A, B. We have to print the number A by B. The answer will be considered correct if it is within relative error or absolute error of 10 to the power minus 6. So there's a hint here. Basically, uh, it is in float and fixed at precision. So basically, until now we only use integer numbers, but here we require decimal numbers as well. So we use float. Let's do it then. Let us do the problem. So here the answer can be in decimals. So let's say we have a float ans and this ans equal to A by B. Now also it was given that we have to have relative error which is less than 10 to the minus 6 or absolute error. So let's output 6 decimal places to be on the safe side. Okay, actually we'll not even do that. Yeah, fine, that's fine. Absolute error of 10 to the power minus 6, so we'll just output 6 decimal places. So this is the syntax we use for outputting 6 decimal places. Okay, so this should work. Let's check. Accepted. So this note this syntax for doing for outputting decimal places up to a certain number, and don't get confused with std here. We did not write std in all these places because we just wrote using namespace std above. So yeah, let's move to the last problem. So this watermelon. One hot day, Pete and his friend Billy decided to buy a watermelon. They chose the biggest and the ripest one, in their opinion. After that, the watermelon was weighed and the scale showed it to be W kilos. They rushed home, dying of thirst, and yeah, all nonsense. Let's just go to the nice part. Uh, they both want to divide the watermelon in such a way that both of them have even number of kilos, and it is not necessary that they're equal. They both are tired and they want to eat fast. Help them out and find out if they can divide the watermelon in such a way that both of them get even kilos, and also each of them should get a positive weight. First line contains the total weight of the watermelon. We have to print yes or no. So basically observe that W must be even because Pete and Billy get even numbers, even number of kilos. So even plus even should equal even. So W must be even. And also observe that W cannot be 2 because if W were 2, then one of them will get 0 kilos and the other will get 2 kilos. So 0 is not a positive weight. So it means that at least 4 kilos are there, which means that the watermelon weighs at least 4 kilos. So basically, we're saying that W should be greater than or equal to 4 and it should be even. So if that happens, we print yes. If not, then we print no. So let us do it. Now let's say the if statement. If W is greater than or equal to 4, and this is the symbol for and W is an even number. How do we write W is an even number? W, when divided by 2, remainder should equal 0. So this is basically how we write remainder when a number is divided by another number. When W is divided by 2, that gives the remainder. Remainder should equal 0. So when that happens, C out yes, else C out no. So this should be the solution and accept it. So yeah, that concludes the solutions, and maybe only one more thing I just want to show you is that maybe you can use custom invocation to test your solutions before submitting. You have this, so you can just paste your code there, you paste your input, you run it, and that will give your output. So you can test your input here. You can test your code here with the input and check if it gives the correct output before submitting officially. So yeah, that's basically it. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and you continue CP. We have also, by the way, we have released problem set 2 and problem set 3. Please finish them within 1 week, and also finish PS1 within 1 week of session 1. So I hope you all enjoyed this session, and bye till next time.